Hey, it's Average Jack, and I'm doing a match preview for Hammer Polls. First, I'd like to go through Fulham's predicted lineup for the game. Let's start from in goal. In goal, I think that it's going to be the one, the only, Alphonse Areola. I can't see anyone else taking up that goalkeeper position with him doing exceptionally well at the moment. At centre-back, we've got very similar backline to what we've seen with Anderson, Ina and Tosin as the back three. At wing-backs, it's Robinson and Tete. And then at centre-mid, I've gone for an interesting choice of Anguissa and Reed. Reed has been playing exceptionally well recently, and I think he's pinnacle to the work rate in that midfield. And Anguissa, although he didn't have a particularly good game in the last match, is still probably one of the better players at Fulham. And then for the front three, I think we're going to see Lookman start without any question of a doubt, along with Mitrovic up top. And what I'd be very interested to see is whether or not we stick with Ruben Loftus-Cheek at right wing / cam, floating back and forth, or whether or not we see the new signing of Josh Maja. That's my predicted lineup. I think the key battles are definitely going to be Anguissa and Soucek in the midfield. We saw quite a good battle with them last time, and with West Ham's current form and Soucek's current form, it'll be interesting to see how these two go head to head. I think Lookman will have a really big part to play in this match. Not only because he's got a point to prove for the last time he played West Ham, but also he's had a couple of lackluster appearances recently. Ultimately, I think West Ham will get the better of Fulham this time round. I think it'll be 2-0 West Ham. My only hope is that Jesse Lingard does not score against us. Don't forget to subscribe to Hammer's Polls, and don't forget to subscribe and check out my channel as well. Ciao for now.
Hello people, I'm previewing the Fulham versus West Ham game on Saturday, 5:30. Good game. It's a good game. It's a good game for us, definitely, especially after the Villa win. The Villa win and Lingard getting his goals. Fulham, they're in trouble. They're in a lot of trouble. And basically, they lost in the week to Leicester, 2-0. So this is going to be another difficult game for them if we turn up. But we all know as West Ham fans, we never make games easy. So, yeah, it's going to be a tough game. But Fulham will probably give their new striker, Josh Maja, a start. If not, he'll come off the bench for his debut. For the West Ham lineup, I would take out Fredericks and I would put Bowen in. So I would probably go with Fabianski in goal, Kufel, Dawson, Obona, Cresswell, Soucek and Rice in the middle. Then you've got Ben Rama, Lingard, Bowen to come in for Fredericks, and Antonio up top. I think Bowen and Ben Rama will score in this game. I do. I believe Bowen will definitely score in this game. I think he will be chomping at the bit to get back in, and I think he will have a point to prove for being dropped. And in a way, it might have done him good because he hasn't been performing, in my opinion. So, yeah, I believe this is a good game for him to come into. Obviously, the key battles with Fulham will be Lookman and Loftus-Cheek. Them two players, if we keep them two players, we keep Fulham quiet. And I do believe that it will be like that, basically. Obviously, they've got Robinson, the fullback, who's a decent player. And they've also got a decent goalkeeper, who's on loan from PSG. So, Fulham and Scott Parker, he won't allow them to, just give up. He's got the spirit in him to sort of keep fighting to the end, basically. But I think it's a tough ask for them. I think if we turn up and play anywhere like how we have played against Palace and Villa, we will roll Fulham quite comfortably. But as West Ham fans, we all know that these games are never easy. And I do think this might be a tricky one. people will be going for mad scores, but I think this might be a bit tighter than we think. The last time we played Fulham, we beat them 1-0 at the London Stadium. Souček scoring late on. Lookman missed a penalty in the 94th minute to get a draw. And I'll be honest with you, if Souček didn't score, I think it was made for a draw, that game, because that game was very tactical. It was a bit of a boring game really until Souček scored. So I do believe that is going to happen again. I think it's going to be a tight game, and I think if we score first, then I think Fulham's confidence will just fall apart. The last time we played Fulham at Craven Cottage, we won 2-0 back in 2018. Antonio and Snodgrass both scored. And we've got a pretty good record at Craven Cottage. I don't think we've lost there since 2014, if my memory serves me right. I might be wrong, but yeah. So it's going to be an interesting game. Fulham will probably give a debut to Josh Maja. They've just signed him from Bordeaux, the player we was linked with. So I believe, in my opinion, that this game will be tight at the start, and I think if we can score first, Fulham's confidence will just go. And then I can see us winning 2-0, and I can actually see Ben Rama scoring in this game. Like, I can sense that his goal is coming, and I think this is a good game for him, because Fulham like to go forward. There's going to be loads of space there, and I do predict that this game will end 2-0 to West Ham. I think we're flying at the minute, but I don't think it's going to be easy. Like, it might look easy on paper, but Fulham are fighting for their lives, and we've all been there as West Ham fans. When you're fighting for your lives, you put out excellent performances, and you've got to give them credit because they have took some good points against teams at Craven Cottage, notably Liverpool, and they played really well in that game and all. So I think it's going to be a good game for West Ham. I think it's a good game to bounce back from the Villa game with another win. It's going to make us even more confident going forward, and then we will roll into Old Trafford on Tuesday night for the FA Cup game. So yeah, I see a good win for us and a solid performance from our defence yet again. So that's it, people. That is my preview for the Fulham versus West Ham game, Saturday 5:30. Thanks a lot. All the best, and roll on Saturday.
For West Ham fans everywhere, this is the ultimate football app for you. Never miss a thing with the latest West Ham news, gossip and social stories as they break. Download the free COY Irons app now from the App Store and Google Play.